name is Steve Munson. I'm the old Civil War guru, and today I'm at the historic Battles of the Western Theater Museum in Bardstown, Kentucky. And this museum is dedicated to the soldiers of the Western Theater of the Civil War. And today we're going to talk about the display in front of us. That's Colonel Marcellus Mundy of the 23rd Kentucky, U.S. And we're going to get up here and get a close examination on all of his artifacts. And we're doing these videos while the old virus is running around and everybody's stuck at home. So we're going to try to run one of these a week, so to keep us in mind when everything's lifted and back to normal. Come down and pay us a visit and get a good look at these artifacts up close and personal through a visit of our museum. So we're going to move up now and kind of view all of his artifacts that we have on display here. And this is one of my favorite Kentuckians. So I'm going to move the camera up. I got my number one man helping me, old Kenny Rogers, old sidekick. And he's helping me with the camera work. I'm not very good at camera. So we're going to move it up, get some close-ups for you, and be right back. All right, we got the camera on Colonel Mundy's bio there. So we're going to give you a minute or so there to read it and kind of absorb who you're looking at here. And again, this is Western Theater. As you see all the battles on there: Prairieville, Chickamauga, Missionary Ridge, New Hope Church, Georgia, Kennesaw Mountain, Georgia, Atlanta, Lookout Mountain, Stones River, Resica, Georgia, Pine Top, Georgia, Samarta, Georgia. And he was also there at the Battle of Nashville and Franklin, the last major conflict in Tennessee. That was with John Bell Hood, famous Kentuckian Confederate general. All right, now we're going to move to the artifacts. All right, what we have here is the inscription on the presentation sword that was given to Marcellus Mundy in 1862. And it's a magnificent sword. It's gold washed. It's got a mirror blade, beautifully engraved. But you can see on here the wonderful engraving. All right, now we're going to back the camera off and reposition it so you can see the entire gold case sword that was presented to Colonel Marcellus Mundy. All right, there it is in its original case. And I'm going to kind of run down it, and we're going to kind of catch part of his hat, chapeau they call it. And I'll try to zoom a little bit more in on the drag of the sword so you can see it. There we go. But anyway, a wonderful gold washed presentation sword early in the war. All right, now I'm going to back the camera out a little bit and kind of square it up, and we'll try to go up his uniform. I hope you guys don't get too dizzy. And then we'll just kind of slowly go up the uniform here. All right, we're going to go back down, and bear with me. I'm an old man, so a little bit shaky, but it'll be all right. Now we're going to move to the right of it, and I'll try to zoom in on it. And this is a hand tented rendering of Colonel Mundy. And of course we got some other black and whites of him. Here we go. And bear with me, I don't want to make you too dizzy. There we come. All right, we're gonna move it back down and turn it off and reposition. All right, if you look to the immediate left in the lower, you'll see the epaulets. That's the case, and the epaulets on his shoulders, and that's the case they go into. And then we're gonna move over, and I want to zoom in on these. These are some real outstanding, get the camera to work with me, outstanding gold washed eagle head spurs, which are magnificent. And I'll just wiggle it around a little bit. And remember, this is all, there you go, it's all Colonel Mundy's. And you know, he had a nickname in Louisville. Our good friend, director of the Battle of Perryville Museum in Perryville, Kentucky, Brian Bush, he did a wonderful story on this guy, and they called him the Colonel with a Conscience, and because he controlled Louisville, and all the runaway freed slaves and widow women and children were starving to death in Louisville, and he asked Lincoln for, you know, supplies to feed them. And he said, we don't have any supplies to give to those folks. So he went down and opened up all the military warehouses and fed them. And he received great accolades for that, but also for himself personally. They asthmaed him and sent him down to Tennessee. It relieved him of command. All right, now we're going to move over, and I'll back the camera up a little bit. There we go. And this is his chapeau. That's his dress hat. And there's a photo of him. And of course, we'll get up here on that. And these were their dress hats. All right, here we go. Please forgive my camera work. Most sidekicks a little better than I am. But that's in the original case, which has the goldish buttermilk paint on it. Pretty neat, pretty rare. And of course, this is all Colonel Mundy's artifacts, which are on display here in Bardstown. All right, now I'm going to reposition the camera, and then we'll get the final artifacts with Colonel Mundy. All right, these are the final artifacts of Colonel Mundy's. That's his personal watch and his pocket telescope. So I'll back it back. Hopefully you can get a little bit better view of it. And then I'd really like, we're getting ready to leave on this one. I'm trying to get a close-up, if I can, of Colonel Mundy there. A handsome guy for the period. And there you go. All right, from the old Civil War guru and all the board of directors and officers of the Civil War Museum Battle of the Western Theater here in historic Nelson County, I bid you farewell.